Hey Dave,
What I-
all the mics are out. So
It just worked. I just gave him one.
oh perfect. Okay.
Hey,
Hey
Impersonum.
Des.
Hey, Impersonum. You here, cuz?
I think he just got
Yep.
up.
Hey, Impersonum. Can I ask you a question, please, sir?
Yes, sir.
Was there ever a time in your state that you felt like the government didn't listen to you?
Yep.
Okay. Have you taught government officials in your state?
Yes.
Have you taught more than two?
Yes. Right.
More than five?
Yes.
Go ahead. What are you about to say?
Literally right now, there's 5 or 6 messaging me about various topics saying, what do I say over here? What do I say over there? Right now.
Hey, could there be a private signal group where you're instructing government officials in your state like crazy?
Yeah.
Could it or could it not be possible that there's a Telegram group where they're at as well?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Has there ever been a time where the government told you, if you want us to go after bad actors, just tell us and we'll go?
No. Until now.
Okay. So they're actually listening to you.
Yes.
They know you by name.
Yes.
They got your telegraph number and your pager number.
Yep. Pager. Yep.
Do they hit you up on SkyTel sometimes?
Yep.
Bro, so is are you not in one of the most commie states in the world?
I've heard that. Yep.
Corrupt, corruption states,
Yeah.
I should say.
Yes. Definitely a lot of white collar corruption. Yep.
Have you ever seen a billionaire or somebody super powerful try to get the government's attention through maybe like court cases and stuff?
Yes.
You ever seen smart people there try to get people through court cases?
Yep.
Would you say that in the small amount of time that we've been studying together, would you say that you probably have affected more politicians than pretty much anybody else you know?
Um.
As a regular man,
Yes. Yep.
is that norm? Was that normal before?
No. I mean, there's
But it's
people.
normal.
I have to be fair. There's people that are just regular people that have been in the state much longer than I and working at politics much longer than I that are much more well known. But to come from out of nowhere and have politicians, um, doing what we tell them to do. No, I haven't
Uh
seen
huh.
that.
Is your law teaching the same as other people?
No.
Okay, so the fundamental principle of law and things that you show, the government listens, right?
Right.
Okay, so guys, I want y'all to see from a real person. Hey, have you ever shake my hand before?
No.
Have you ever seen me in real life?
No.
We ever did a fist bump or a chest bump?
No.
No partying together, no going breakdancing together, nothing like that.
No. But if we do, watch out. Watch out for your watermelon because I'm about to get it.
Yeah, I can't break dance anything. I can probably break a few things, but so in your life though, um have you seen massive growth, access, and change uh that you haven't heard regular people talk about in other states?
No.
You haven't seen it?
Oh, I haven't. Have I seen it? Yeah, I've seen it. Yes. Yes.
You've seen it, but you ain't seen nobody else doing like that,
Correct.
like
Right.
outside, right?
Right.
All right. So do you believe that it's impossible for government officials to listen anymore and all that stuff? Do you
No.
still have that
Nope.
gone, right?
Nope.
You you believe you got power over the government?
Yes.
Do they believe you when you say it?
Yes.
All right. See y'all, this is what I'm talking about. Real life stuff. Hey, whoa. In person, I got a question for you.
Yep.
You remember when you caught up that education board dude? You remember you went after the guy over the stuff in the schools
Yep. We did a notice about mask mandates. You mean?
about the material in schools?
Oh yeah. Yep. Yep.
Did he not try to go tell on other people and blame it on them?
Yep.
All right.
Yep. And he tried to scare us off by writing a letter to the Speaker of the House complaining about us.
How'd that work out?
Not so well.
Dude, you trying to interfere with our contract? You trying to do some tortious interference,
Yep.
young man? You know? But thank you for that, brother. I wanted people to just see that there's real people right here on Twitter. It ain't got to be a whole bunch of us, but we're not dealing with a lot of the same issues in our states that people are in other states, and we are having success. We are seeing things move. Hey, didn't you do a notice or something that did something with some mandates too?
Yep. The school mask mandates. We got one of the schools, an entire district, to drop their mask mandate.
Ooh, big boy stuff. And did you use anything other than fundamental law, state constitution, stuff like that?
Nope.
Just simple stuff, huh?
Yep. Just what you
Now,
taught us.
would you say that you've heard that teaching anywhere else in the nation outside of us?
No, never.
But it's
And
right in your law, though.
believe me, I looked high and low. You know, I grew up very political, and I thought I knew a lot about politics, but I didn't know anything about the law. In 2020, I was searching high and low for answers, and I came across you, and I've never heard anything else like it anywhere.
See, y'all, real deal Holyfield stuff. And you see God. Watch this, y'all. Hey, Chris, who would you say gets the glory for all this stuff?
God,
All right. Whose power is it that allowed all this stuff to happen?
God's.
Who
It's all
prepared
it's
for
all
all this?
miracles. Like I can't even, like, I should have kept a journal for all the miracles that have happened since we've been
Mhm,
doing this, because
mhm.
literally I'm forgetting more than I remember, which is
Yeah,
sad.
because you deal with people so many, you deal with the politicians so much, and they start asking you for help in so many areas that it's hard to remember the wins because it's just normal now.
Right.
It's so many things happening. You can't freaking slow down enough to say, "Oh my gosh, wait, this happened. That wouldn't even happen. That happened. Oh
Yeah.
my, that would have happened." You see what I'm saying? It's
Yep.
it's crazy. But I wanted people to hear this because
Well, Dave,
yeah,
if I may, the paradigm change is we all look for victory, but what you're teaching and what God wants is us to govern, and so it's an ongoing thing, and
Right.
so you get that victory, and it's like in personam, okay, good job, but you're gonna keep going
Yeah. Like,
because that's the mission that God's given you. You've shown yourself worthy, and He's just okay. Here you go. Here you go. Here's your 10 talents. Now govern. Go do it.
and this
that's
is why it's so
powerful.
important that we keep teaching all the people. You know, what I like about Dave is he focuses on teaching the people. If the politicians come along, so be it. But we have to focus on teaching the people first and foremost, because as the politicians come along, we need a whole lot more help to govern them. Like, I can't, each one of you in your own states, you know what I'm saying? You can't govern all of them by yourself. We need more people.
Yeah, because it's almost like in persona barely gets any time to chill now because he has a business, but he's teaching government in so many different areas. And what happens is sometimes the attorneys try to sneak in and tell a lie to the people, to the government. And
Yep.
then in persona might have to do some study, like, oh shucks, let me grab this or that. I got to show proof because everything we deal with is based on what's written, right? The attorneys will say some imaginary junk. And we're like, nah, that dude lying, right? And then the
Yep.
politician's like, how you know? Like, hold on, let me get it for you. And
Yep.
then we go grab it and show them, right? A lot of the stuff we know already, but some of the stuff is new stuff, right? And you have to understand the fundamental law because that'll let you know when something is wrong off the rip. You don't have
Yep.
to know the whole, set of uh fundamental law
You don't
constitution
have to. You don't know. You don't have. You don't have to know case law or statutes or.
coleslaw.
Yeah, and that's what they'll do is they'll try to knock you off the fundamentals by gaslighting with, well, this case law, it was established in the precedents and the doctrine of rational review, and it's like, wait, what? None of
Yep.
that's true. That's all just gibberish. And that's
Yep.
how they gaslight you off the fundamentals. And if you learn from Dave, you take his webinars and you study, like you're diligent and you treat it like it's wisdom, because it is, you're not going to take your eyes off anything else. It's like, this is true. This is true. I'm not getting off my path because of you and your freaking
Yep.
hoax case law.
Yep. It's like, show me. Like, look, guys, they tell you guys the word case law. I know y'all heard me say coleslaw. The reason is because the bad actors in government need you to believe that the judge can write the law, because when they cheat and do things in tribunals that are not courts, and one person says, oh yeah, you could take somebody's house, you could take somebody's dog, you could take somebody's kid, you don't need a jury in this administrative hearing. Once they have somebody do it once, they try to say, well, the judge just wrote a case law that says he could do it whenever he wants. That's dumb. It's an attack on your rights, and they're trying to substitute the fundamental law, the higher law, with some garbage. And then they go around talking this case law says we can take kids. Case law says we can take dogs and houses and whatever if we have concerns. Shut your
Yeah.
clown behind up.
Literally right now as we speak. I mean, I'm not typing right now as we're speaking, but right before I got on the air here, one of the reps is arguing with another House rep who happened to be a former New Hampshire Supreme Court justice about what's going on in the family courts, DCYF, and all this stuff. And he's arguing for case law, for statute, and all this stuff. And this representative is coming to me and showing me what they're about to say, how they're about to reply, and how, in making sure it checks out with the fundamentals and all that. And she's blowing his back out.
Bam! Hey, dude used to be in the Supreme Court and can't handle this legislator being taught by Chris, a bad mamma jamma. But I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing about the legislator that's a monster. I just act like I ain't got no idea, but Chris knows.
I
Hey,
appreciate you saying something about case law. At first, it took me a second, but then I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna take that to the grave. That's gold. Thank you."
case law is a hoax. The only one we grant power to give law and we didn't even grant the legislators blanket right to make law. We only gave them right to make law to protect our rights and property and handle our business. That's it. They
Yep.
can say, we're going to keep the marriage certificates in this building and blah, 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 blah. They don't give us permission to get married. But they'll have you guys believing, oh yeah, we got power over you, right? We got jurisdiction over you. The junk is a hoax. But I've been talking for a while. I'm gonna let y'all talk and see what y'all think about what's going on, the different things we've been talking about. You guys are amazing. Thank you for listening to my Mike Tyson voice. I know
I was thinking it. I was
right?
so thinking it.
Mike
All
Tyson.
right.
Hey, Mike Tyson.
Hey, boss.
Yes,
I'm
sir.
gonna go back and check in on see how this argument's going between these two reps. But Jarrin, I got your message the other day. I hit you back up on Telegram, but you haven't seen it yet.
Go beat some people up.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
later.
Yeah. Yeah. Thanks.